And predict the outcomes of every single Premier League match from now to the end of the season.
Let's do it. Let's go do that.
Let's go and do that.
Let's go and do that.
You up for it?
Let's do it. And,
you guys up for it? Because we're going to need your help.
What happens if we do all of this and we end up in the relegation zone?
Then we're fucked.
Well, this is it. This is the right. If we do this,
whatever happens,
don't watch the rest of the season.
Whatever happens in this prediction is pretty much going to happen.
Are we going to have a little check at the league table after every game week?
No, we can't look at it till the end.
Can't look at it.
We can't look at it till the end.
Till the final day.
Yeah.
Game before the final day.
Final day we'll look at it because I think otherwise you get screwed by the information that you do have. So
what makes a difference? Maybe some teams are playing for something, some teams are playing for nothing. All of a sudden.
Yeah, that's also true. That is true.
All right.
Right, we'll look at it. We'll look at it at game week 33 and game week 37.
Okay. I can't see the comments here, so you're going to have to, if anyone's saying, oh, this should be a draw or whatever.
If me and Sim disagree on an outcome, then we're going to have to put it to you guys, and you're going to be the deciding factor on the result. So, look, let's get into it. Wolves, Villa. We've gone for Villa win. We both said 2-1 on our predictions, didn't we?
Let's
go Villa 2-1.
Are we, like, doing proper scores, or just if it's a win, it's like 2-1 or something?
We'll just see how we go. Bournemouth, Sunderland. We'll go for a Bournemouth win.
Yeah, Bournemouth win.
Burnley, Brentford. I mean, I think Brentford are going to win.
I said draw, but I think Brentford are probably favourites. I'm happy to put a Brentford win.
Liverpool, West Ham, Liverpool.
So let's say Liverpool win that one.
Newcastle, Everton, Newcastle. Leeds, Man City. Yeah, let's go for a Man City win.
Man City. Brighton, Forest. I say Forest get a point there.
Yeah, 1-1. Fulham, Tottenham. Now, I said Tottenham to lose.
I think we're going to get a point.
What do you guys think? Do you think Spurs will draw or Spurs will lose? Because neither of us are thinking Spurs are going to win. So let us know. What do you guys think in the comment section? What are Spurs going to do at Fulham this weekend?
1-1 draw, 3-0 Fulham, draw. Maybe just do a quick poll.
Yeah, I'll do it. Start a poll. Draw or loss at...
Oh, so definitely not a win then. So.
Well, that's what we're saying, aren't we?
You only have a draw or loss. We're definitely not winning, people.
Vote in the poll. As soon as we get to 50 votes, we'll move on.
Come on, vote, vote, vote. Yalla, yalla, yalla. Come on. 50-50.
50 votes. It's 53. Oh, it's gone back to 50-50. All right, 100 votes.
How can it be 50-50? Go on, 69 votes. Come on, come on, come on. 53. Looks like draw's going to win this one.
Just. All right. Draw's going ahead, so it's 10%. Go 1-1.
1-1.
Man U Palace. We'll go for a Man U win.
And Arsenal Chelsea.
Arsenal to win, unfortunately.
All right, next one. That's that game week locked in. We're all happy with those results?
Yeah.
That's it. Game week 29.
Well, Bournemouth Brentford, I reckon, draw.
Bournemouth Brentford, draw, yeah.
Everton Burnley, probably a draw.
Draw, you reckon, Everton Burnley?
Yeah, Everton are so poor at home, man.
Leeds Sunderland. I reckon Leeds, you know?
Yeah, Leeds.
Wolves, Liverpool to win that. Villa.
Liverpool, Wolves. Villa against Chelsea. I reckon a draw.
I reckon draw. Brighton, Arsenal.
Arsenal to win. I reckon Brighton, Arsenal.
Fulham, West Ham. Ooh.
Draw Fulham,
Draw.
I reckon.
I reckon draw in that one. Forest, Man City.
Man City to win.
Newcastle, Man United. I
reckon a draw. Draw or Man U?
Let's go draw.
And Tottenham. I'm saying Tottenham to beat Palace.
Tottenham to beat Palace. We're going to get a win, people. All right, so already, after 2 game weeks, we're 7 points clear of the drop.
All right. Things are looking good, people. Things are looking good.
That's given that Forest lose and draw to Brighton and City, and West Ham draw and lose to Liverpool and Fulham. Not
All right,
unlikely,
things are good.
and we get 4 points out of the next two.
It's all right. Game week 30. Game week 30. West Ham, Man City. I think Man City win that. Sunderland, Brighton. I reckon Sunderland 1-0.
Yeah. Oh, Sunderland win. Palace, Leeds.
I reckon draw or Leeds.
I reckon maybe Palace.
Nah, Palace.
I reckon
Leeds are
Palace.
looking good, man.
Yeah, but doesn't mean they're going to win Palace can lose every game. And Leeds can lose games, but I reckon. I'll go draw.
Burnley, Bournemouth.
I'll be surprised that's a draw.
Yeah, all right. Chelsea, Newcastle. I reckon draw, probably. Draw or Chelsea to win.
I reckon draw.
All right. Arsenal, Everton, Arsenal. Man U, Villa.
Draw. Maybe United.
I think United to win.
Forest at home to Fulham. I reckon Forest win that.
Yeah, I reckon Forest nick it as well. Tottenham, Liverpool.
Liverpool and Brentford, Wolves. Brentford, probably.
Yeah, Brentford 2-1.
All right, getting hairy again. All right, West Ham haven't caught up any points, but clearing away from Forest. Sorry, Forest catching up. So this is, game week where Arsenal aren't playing.
Yeah, Bournemouth, Man U. I reckon 2-2.
I reckon, 2-2.
Man City 2-0. 2 or 3-0.
2-0 to beat Palace. Bayern, Liverpool, draw.
That could be a draw, yeah. Fulham, Burnley. Fulham will win that. Everton, Chelsea. I reckon Chelsea nick it.
Chelsea nick it at Everton.
Yeah.
Leeds, Brentford.
Draw.
Newcastle to beat Sunderland at home, I reckon.
I reckon 0-0.
I reckon Newcastle, no chance they don't win that game.
All right, go for Newcastle. Villa, West Ham. Oh, I reckon that could be a draw.
Villa, I reckon it could be a draw as well.
And Tottenham Forest. God. This is a massive game. Tottenham
3:15.
Forest.
Why are we playing at 3:15? Oh no, these are different times, are they? Anyway.
3:15 on the Sunday. Tottenham Forest. What's going to happen in that game, guys? I don't know.
I don't think we win.
I don't think we win either, but
I don't think we lose.
you reckon
Probably
a draw? I think there's a good chance we lose. People in the comments saying draw. All right, go for a draw. Next up.
So still 7 points above the drop zone. Forest only 2 points though.
Sunderland, we're losing that.
Sunderland. Probably
Yeah, we ain't going to Tottenham. We aren't going to Sunderland and winning. Palace, Newcastle. I reckon Newcastle.
All right, Newcastle to win that one. Arsenal, Bournemouth.
Yeah, 2-1. Bournemouth, Brentford, Everton.
Probably a draw.
A draw, yeah.
Burnley, Brighton. I reckon Burnley could win that.
Potentially.
One of their only wins.
Yeah. Chelsea, Man City. Man City.
Oh yeah, definitely Man City. 100%. Liverpool, Fulham at Anfield.
Yeah, Liverpool.
United at home to Leeds.
Ooh.
Big one, big derby.
I reckon that could be a draw, that game. I think Man U might nick it. Don't think Leeds win.
No.
It's a draw or Man U win.
I reckon a draw.
Okay.
Forest home to Villa. I got a feeling Forest win
Forest
that one.
win that.
And West
Ham win that. Now it's starting to look a bit precarious again.
Let's look at the table after game week 33.
You don't want to look at it after. Villa, Sunderland. Probably Villa win.
Palace, West Ham. I reckon West Ham could go there and win.
I agree.
1-0. Brentford, Fulham. Draw.
Brentford, Fulham, draw, yeah? Go on then.
Chelsea, Man United.
Draw.
Draw. Everton are home to Liverpool. Probably Everton, maybe.
I reckon a draw.
Draw again. A lot of draws this week. Leeds to beat Wolves.
Yeah.
City at home to Arsenal. City have to win.
City at home to Arsenal.
They have to win. They have to win. We've gone this far.
All right, City 2-1.
2-1. Newcastle, Bournemouth.
Newcastle to win.
Newcastle to win. Forest at home to Burnley.
Forest to win.
And Spurs.
Spurs at home to Brighton. We got to win that game, surely.
Win that one. So, after game week 33, Man City top the league. Liverpool in third. Villa still in fourth. We are 15th, ahead of Brighton. Brighton are tanking, but we are 4 points above the drop zone. Forest are now 14th. Palace are in 17th. We have them. 3 points above the drop.
This is what I was telling you about Palace, man.
Yeah, we've just got them to lose every game.
Because they're playing hard games.
We've got them to lose some games they could win, like Leeds at home, I think.
But I don't know if they will win. They could win it, but will
I'm
they?
saying, who knows? But, yeah, look, they are tanking. We've got them tanking. They're now 3 points above the drop. We are only a point ahead of them, but 15th now.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the last few games of the season.
Everton, 7 points above the drop zone all of a sudden. Don't know how that's happened. Burnley, no chance. Wolves, no chance.
Top 4 race looks done and dusted. Top 5 race looks done and dusted.
Top 5, we've got Chelsea, United, Villa and Liverpool streaming away from Chelsea.
Yeah.
In fact, Chelsea are getting dragged into a top 8 race.
Wow.
Jeez, have we got them to win any games? I think they have the toughest run out of anyone, to be fair. All right. Bournemouth at home to Leeds.
Bournemouth.
Sunderland, Forest.
Sunderland or draw.
Sunderland or draw. Let's go. I think it's going to be a draw. Brighton at home to Chelsea. I think Chelsea win that.
Yeah.
Arsenal at home to Newcastle. I think that could be a draw, maybe. I think. But
You reckon? Arsenal win that.
not necessarily. I don't know. Newcastle, if they're out of the Champions League. All right, Arsenal to win. I think that could be a draw. Burnley to lose to City.
Yeah.
I reckon Fulham to beat Villa. I reckon Fulham beat Villa.
Okay. Especially with Villa probably still in the Europa League as well.
Liverpool beat Palace, I think.
Yeah.
United beat Brentford.
Yeah, or draw. It could easily be a draw, that game. But yeah, let's go for United win.
I think West Ham and Everton probably draw. Or maybe a West Ham win.
I reckon West Ham win that. And Spurs surely back-to-back wins for the first time in how long?
Spurs to beat Wolves.
You know what? I reckon that's going to be a draw. Embarrassingly so. But can we really sit here and predict Spurs to draw against Wolves? Surely we're going to win.
We can. Oh, we can. Now look at the bottom of the table. Bloody hell! If we draw to Wolves, all of a sudden we are 2 points above the drop. Palace Palace, Brighton and West Ham only separated by goal difference, but we haven't really done the scores, as like goal difference is a bit iffy.
Yeah.
But all on 36 we have them. Jesus. And Forest are 3 points clear and 14th on 39.
That's mad.
In fact, Leeds and Everton are only 4 points away now.
That's crazy. Anyone in the bottom 12 can go down. Anyone from 12 or below can go down.
That's how we have it. Bloody hell.
All right, Bournemouth, Palace. Probably Bournemouth.
I reckon draw.
All right, go for draw.
I reckon Villa beat us.
Yeah.
Villa Park. Arsenal beat Fulham.
Yeah.
I reckon West Ham get a draw against Brentford.
Okay.
Chelsea beat Forest.
Yeah.
Everton, City.
City
to win that one. Leeds to beat Burnley.
I think City and Arsenal both win the rest of their games apart from the game that they play each other, to be honest. Man U, Liverpool draw.
Draw. Newcastle to beat Brighton. Yeah, Newcastle probably to beat Brighton. God, they've got tough games, Brighton. And Wolves to beat Sunderland to beat Wolves. Or draw.
Draw. So where does that take us going into the last 3 games?
We are 2
2
points
points.
still. West Ham are now out of the relegation zone, and Brighton are now in the
Wow,
relegation
that's
zone.
mad. Brighton.
Brighton in the relegation zone. That's how we have it.
Everyone's saying we got to be run like Brighton, man. Brighton, the best run club in the Premier League. They're in the relegation zone.
In our fake predictor. So I told you, Tony Bloom's a fraud. Look at us. Look at these are our predictions.
All the Brighton fans are going, he's just focusing on Hearts.
We haven't got them to win a game, have we?
They got hard games.
Who do we just got them? We got them losing, yeah. All right, 3 games to go.
Sunderland, Manchester United, draw.
So we're getting United to like go unbeaten, essentially. Wolves, I think Brighton to beat Wolves.
Yeah,
Palace and Everton draw, I reckon.
go on then.
Burnley away, home to Villa. Yeah, go Villa win. Fulham, Bournemouth draw, or Fulham? I reckon Fulham actually.
Fulham to win.
Liverpool, Chelsea.
Well, what's the table situation for Liverpool, Chelsea?
Chelsea 5 points behind United, and 6 points behind Liverpool.
For a bit of drama, I reckon Chelsea win that.
Chelsea just for the drams, vibes. Brentford to beat, sorry, Man City, Brentford. 2-1
Man City.
City. Forest, Newcastle. I reckon that could be a draw.
Yeah, I agree.
Spurs, Leeds. I think that could be a draw.
Draw.
And West Ham, Arsenal. I think Arsenal win that probably.
West Ham.
West Ham win
No, I'm
that.
joking, Arsenal.
God.
All right, where does that leave us? Going to 2 games to go.
West Ham back in the relegation zone.
2
Brighton up
points.
to 15th.
Jesus.
And we're still 2 points.
Bloody hell. And we got Chelsea away, second last game.
Oh, God.
Go on. Let's keep going. So, yeah, Man City to win that. I reckon Liverpool to win that, or draw. Could easily be a draw. No, Villa could win. To be fair, that
Villa
fixture,
win.
literally
I think
anything.
Villa going to win that.
All right, Arsenal 3-0. I think Brentford probably win
Brentford probably win that.
that. Chelsea win that.
We always lose at Stamford Bridge. Everton to beat Sunderland, I would say.
Okay.
Leeds, Brighton, I reckon draw.
Okay, 1-1 or 2-2.
United,
Man U, Forest. I reckon Man U probably win that.
United win that. Newcastle
Newcastle win. Newcastle win.
And Wolves, Fulham go draw.
All right, so this is the table going into the last game of the season. Go on, go down.
So we are 2 points above West Ham going to last game. Palace are a point above the relegation zone. Forest is still not out of it. And Brighton are not out of it.
Yeah.
That's what we have. So it's 3 points between Brighton, Forest, Spurs, Palace and West Ham.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
All right, let's do the last day.
Who do we have? Everton at home.
So Sunderland, Chelsea. I reckon Sunderland win there.
What's the state of play up here? So top 5.
Oh, wow. Chelsea above Liverpool.
Chelsea above Liverpool now.
Same points.
So between Chelsea and Liverpool for top 5. Top 6 even, kind of United at 3 points. Villa are safe. Villa can't drop out. It's between United, Chelsea and Liverpool.
Yeah.
All to play for there.
And Man City, 1 point clear at the top.
That's what we like to see.
So I reckon...
Chelsea already win that if they need to. Whereas Sunderland? 12th.
Yeah, Sunderland might be on the beach, won't they?
Yeah, Chelsea win that. Brighton, Man United. Brighton have to get a result.
The Man U have to get results.
They just need a draw. And Man United, they both just need a draw. So they're drawing.
Oh, it's a draw.
They both need a draw. So
That's going to be the stinkiest draw,
Yeah,
man.
0-0. That's a 0-0 written all over it.
That is 100% an Arsenal win.
That's an Arsenal win, yeah.
Burnley, Wolves. Oh God.
Go for Burnley to get a result going. Actually, you know what? I reckon Wolves win that. Fulham, Newcastle, draw. Maybe even Fulham. Where are Newcastle? 7th. Got them up in 7th. I swear we got them to like win barely any games. How have they done that? Anyway. Liverpool, home to Brentford.
Yeah, Liverpool win that.
Brentford, kind of looking for top 7, but...
Nah, Liverpool win that at Anfield.
City at home to Villa, who are safe. So
City
they've got
win.
nothing to play for. Forest at home to Bournemouth.
I reckon Forest win that.
Forest win that. Spurs at home to Everton. What are Everton doing? They're kind of on the beach. Could sneak into the top 10 with a win. God, we surely have to win that one, don't we? But
I reckon draw.
draw at home to Everton. And then
And
West Ham,
Ham.
Leeds. Leeds are safe.
Yeah, West Ham will
And
win
West
that.
Ham win that.
All right. This is how the league table is going to end up. So the top 4, we got Man City to win the league. Arsenal, second again, ole ole. Aston Villa, Man United and Chelsea get Champions League. Liverpool, Europa League. Newcastle, Conference League. And Spurs are safe.
We are safe by 2 points. Palace go down.
This is what I'm saying.
Palace go down, we have. Who have we've gotten losing to Arsenal? We got Palace. So we have Spurs, West Ham, Tottenham and Forest all end up getting over 40 points.
Mm-hmm.
West Ham go down on 38 points.
Palace go down on 38 points, yeah.
38.
Yeah, crazy.
That's unheard of.
But
Well, not
anyway,
unheard
like, this exercise has just shown you, like, how tight it is down at the bottom. And, you know, obviously we haven't got every result right here. We haven't got every result wrong. But, like, we've ended the table here 2 points from the drop. And we've given ourselves, like, what, 3 wins?
So what we've given ourselves is draw to Everton, lose to Chelsea, draw to Leeds, lose to Villa, draw to Wolves, to be fair, beat Brighton, lose Sunderland, draw to Forest, lose to Liverpool, beat Palace. 2 wins we've given us.
2 wins.
2 wins and like a bunch of draws.
I don't think the Wolves thing is that far-fetched. Like, Wolves drew with Arsenal at the end of the day. We drew with Wolves earlier on in the season.
But we've given us 2 wins and how many draws? 2 wins, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 wins, 4 draws, and 5 losses out of the last 11 games.
Yeah.
2 wins, 4 draws, 5 losses.
I don't think that's beyond all realms of possibility. I think that's quite. That could be quite accurate.
I think a lot of people would take that right now. Yeah. 2 wins, 4 draws,
gives
5
us that magic 40-point mark.
and it just about keeps us up. We have.
Yeah.
We've got West Ham to get 40,
Yeah.
which is right now they're on 25, so that's 5 wins.
Wow.
And we got
Have we
Brighton
overrated
to
West
really,
Ham here, people?
And we got Brighton to really get dragged into it as well. West Ham draw away at Villa, lose to City, draw with Fulham, lose to Liverpool.
Have we got West Ham only losing 1 game?
No, I just said 2 losses
2.
there. West Ham here, draw at home to Bournemouth. Oh no, that's game week that's just been, sorry. Draw Fulham, lose to City, draw Villa, beat Wolves, beat Palace, beat Everton, draw Brentford, lose to Arsenal, lose to Newcastle. So we got them like losing half their games still.
Losing 4 games.
Yeah. We've got them like 4 losses.
And what about Forest?
Forest, we've got them doing quite well, 43 points.
They've got really hard fixtures. Have we overrated Forest here?
Beat Bournemouth, lose to United, draw Newcastle, lose to Chelsea, draw Sunderland, beat Burnley, Beat Villa we have at home. Draw with Spurs. Maybe we win that. Beat Fulham. Lose to Man City. Draw with Brighton. I mean, it's not crazy.
3
results.
losses. Yeah, maybe they don't beat Villa and they just draw with Villa.
When you take 2 points off them, it's still above us.
Yeah.
But we could have 2 points with.
I don't think these results are unrealistic at all. I really don't. I think they're fairly realistic. Obviously, you never know what can happen in football, and unrealistic things off the back do happen. It's a game. It's 11v11 on any given day, so anything can happen. But I really don't think this is unrealistic. But at least we got us staying up.
So what we got with Palace, we got them going down. How many games do we actually have them? Do we have them winning any games?
Who?
Losing to United, Palace, losing to Spurs, drawing at home to Leeds, so they could win that one. Palace losing to City, losing at home to Newcastle, losing at home to West Ham, losing away at Liverpool, drawing away at Bournemouth.
Yeah, that Palace West Ham could be a draw.
Drawing at home to Everton, losing away to Brentford. So we haven't got them winning any games. So that might be underestimating them. They could win one of them. The ones biggest ones we don't have the winning are home to Leeds, at home to Everton. Could win one of those games.
Either way, I think it's going to be very tight come the end of the season. It looks like it's going to run all the way till the end, this relegation battle, which is scary, man. We could be going into that last game of the season still being able to get relegated.
Not beating Everton, Leeds, or Forest at home. So we could win one of those.
Everton, Leeds, and Forest.
Wolves away.
Yeah, I mean, we did lose 3-0 to Forest at City Ground under Deitch.
It's true. I'm just saying one of those could be a win.
Yeah, it's true.
We do have 4 draws, but right now, if we're judging by how we're playing, that is probably how we.
The form that we have us on now is better form than what we've been showing in the last 18 games.
God, is anything we've overestimated that if we don't get, we could go down? Any win that we think is unjust.
Well, Brighton at home.
Brighton at home, we've got win. Palace at home.
We could easily not win.
I've only got 2 wins. Brighton and Palace at home. That's it.
Yeah. We could easily not win that Brighton game, but then we can easily win the Wolves game. So it's just give and take, isn't it?
God, this is very close for comfort. Well, that is our predicted final league table.
Let us know in the comments, though. Do you think we've underestimated Spurs? Do you think we've overestimated any teams? Because I'm going through the fixtures. I don't think it's that unrealistic. I really don't. But at least we have us staying up.
I think we are being pretty pessimistic on Tottenham, but I also think we are shit at the moment.
I don't think we're being pessimistic. I think we're being realistic.
Well, we're being pessimistic in the sense that we're giving Tudor no chance. Like, we're saying he's not going to improve us.
No, we're saying he is going to improve us.
I guess. Well, we're saying we're going to get 11 points out of the last 11 games.
Yeah.
And right now we have.
We're giving him the same amount of wins as we've had in our last 18 games.
That's what I'm saying. So we're not.
But this is 11 games.
Well, I'm saying over the season, we're saying he's not going to have that much of an impact.
We're saying that he's going to improve our form from the last 11 games to the next 11 games.
But with the trajectory of our season, we're now 29 points out of 27. We're ending it with 40 out of 38, so it's similar trajectory.
Yeah, but I think the points per game was heavily inflated by the ones that we got right at the beginning. In terms of form.
Could he get us back to something like that? Who knows? I'm just saying that's what we're predicting. He won't. I'm saying he could. Maybe he'll win 3 or 4 games instead of 2.
Let's hope. All we can do is hope. But I guess this is all done on the mindset now and the form that all the clubs have been in.
After his first game.
Yeah. Obviously, our narrative and our thoughts can change if we go and beat Fulham this weekend.
We've got Brighton winning 1 game, drawing 4, and losing 6.
Yeah.
losing 6 of their final 11 games.
Mm-hmm.
So a real tanking.
Someone in the comments, Alex Anderton says, absolute doom mongering for no reason. I mean, it's clearly not any reason because we are in a relegation battle. Currently, right now, with 11 games to go, we sit 4 points above the relegation zone. So I don't understand why that's doom mongering. We are in this situation.
We've got West Ham, 4 wins.
And anyway, we say we stay up.
4 wins, 3 draws, and 4 losses for West Ham.
Yeah.
Which isn't crazy. And Forest, we've got 4 wins. 4 wins, 3 draws, and 4 losses as well.
Mm-hmm.
3 losses. No, 4 wins, 4 draws, and 3 losses. So we're not predicting crazy form for the others, just like...
Whatever it is, it's a scary situation. That's all we need to know. It's probably not going to end up like that.
No,
but what we do know...
But I think it could end really tightly. I really do, because I really do think that West Ham and Forest are really... They're not going to go... I've been saying this. They're not going to go down easily. They're not going to go down like the other teams that have gone down recently. I think come the final day, there will be a relegation fight. I don't know if we'll be in it necessarily, but there will be. No one's going to be relegated in going to that final day in terms of... apart from Burnley and Wolves, there will be a spot for grabs. I'm certain of it. I don't think anyone's going to just fall away and not give it a really good fight.
True. And it's also a good point that Chris makes here, saying that if Palace are getting into that situation in that territory, they'll probably sack their manager and maybe have a new manager bounce.
True. And they might be out the Conference League, potentially.
I reckon they go far in the Conference League. That's what might kill them, going far in the Conference League.
But they might have to sack it off if they're in this situation. Who knows?
Yeah. But also, if they sack it off, they could still win games in the Conference League.
I also kind of feel like if they really need to, Palace, they can kind of turn it on. They're in a funk at the moment with a lot of situations, but when push comes to shove, let's say they really need to win a game, I reckon they'll pull out of the bag. They're that kind of team.
Maybe.
I'll be shocked if Palace go down.
I'd hope that's the same situation as Spurs, though.
100%. I guess you could say the same way. You might have that feeling with everyone.
Yeah.
There's no obvious candidate, really.
Yeah. On all of those teams' day, Forest, Brighton, Tottenham, West Ham and Palace, they could all do that. Mm-hmm. So it's just about right here, right now, I have more confidence in West Ham and Forest than I do with Spurs and Palace. Mm. That's the thing.
God, this is the stark reality we are in.
Yeah.
Stark reality.
Scary, man. Absolutely scary. But someone says, trust me, Forest are going to be pretty shit. But I mean, you say that, but they've got a new manager in Vitor Pereira who saved Wolves last season, got 6 wins in a row. And his first 2 games have been pretty impressive. 3-0 away win in Fenerbahce. And they played better than Liverpool, losing in the last minute. They could have easily got a draw in that game.
For me, the reality is, even whether it's Pereira or Dyche, whoever, they have good players. And they have a really good squad. They don't have as much injuries as well. They showed last season.
I don't think they're going down.
Like, they might do, but I think they've got a really good chance of staying up. I think they're not favourites to go down. Like, I'd be shocked if they're not going to be shit. Put it that way. They're not going to be shit.
You know what's scary though? You know how I mentioned a few days ago the West Ham Arsenal game, 3 games to go. Arsenal played Crystal Palace last game of the season.
They do. Oh my God.
That is scary, man. If it works out the way we've worked out, we could need Arsenal to beat Palace and they potentially go and win the league. We are desperate for Man City to beat Arsenal. As long as Man City beat Arsenal, I think we'll be all right.
We got West Ham to save themselves on the final day.
Yeah. God. Anyway, I think that's that. But let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think the results that we picked are actually realistic? Or do you think we're just...
doom-mongering, as they say.
Yeah, doom-mongering. But I don't think we are. I think we're being realistic here.
I think you look at the form of the injuries we have as well. Until we've seen the impact Tudor can do, evidence of it, you can't sit here and say he's going to go and win X amount of games. It's hard to say that. But obviously, we should be getting some points.
And he said before, these players are low on confidence with bad habits. How long does it take him to get these bad habits out of the game? Mm-hmm. We don't know that. it'll become a bit clearer this weekend. If we go and have a good performance and win, then it's a different story, and the narrative changes.
THFC says, you got any funny feelings that we stay up?
Well, I got that.
You
don't see my predictions, mate. We're staying up.
Funny feeling.
We're staying up.
On the final day, at home Leeds, we get the draw, we stay up.
If we go into that last game within 2 points of the relegation zone and it's not Crystal Palace below us, mate, that is going to be the day from hell.
Do we hear, celebrations around the ground once we hear Arsenal have taken the lead at Palace?
No,
is that what happens?
I don't know, man.
I think we do. I think we do.
As long as Man City are still on top, then it doesn't matter. Arsenal can win.
Wild celebrations. Tottenham, have they done it? They've survived.
It is. Man City got a hard game last game of the season. They're playing Villa.
Will they play Free From Desire at the end of the one party survival? They will as well.
Pitch invasion.
They will.
Yeah, they will. Shameless.
It will be. Even if we don't beat Everton, if we stay up on that final day, Free From Desire is belling out, everyone's going to be dancing. It's going to be absolutely shameless scenes.
Yeah. And those scenes will do damage across the whole Premier League, man. We're going to get bantered for it.
Oh, my God. It's definitely going to happen.
Yeah. All right. Cool. We'll see you all tomorrow. Match preview day, Fulham away. And, we'll see what comes from that one. But thank you, everyone, for joining us today.